Hey guys! I've been out shopping again. As you can see, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've decided this is going to be a regular-ish feature. Whenever I go out shopping, get something interesting, or stuff like this, just going to show it off. This time, got 2 packs, well, these 2 and 2 other things, so that's 2 videos this time, so it didn't get that much. But got 2 packs of Primal Origin because that's the newest set, and there are 2 cards from the set I want. Admittedly, not many, but let's have a look, see if we can get either of them. Even though I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but that's not really important. Let's see what we got. Galactic Charity. If you control a Galaxy XYZ, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Also, if you activate this card, any damage your opponent takes for the rest of this turn is halved. You can activate 1 Galaxy Charity per turn. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I suppose. There's one of the new sets, the Ghost Tricks, the Werewolf. Zombie cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Ghost Trick. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When it's flipped face up, inflict 100 points damage for each set card on the field. You can only use the effect once per turn. Ooh, Aegis. I'm quite happy I got that one. Artifact Aegis. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell card during your opponent's turn. When this set card in the spell and trap card zone is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, artifact monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. And it's got quite high defense. It's a pretty cool card actually. Ooh, and a Galaxy card to go with that Galaxy Charity. Galaxy Dragon. This card can only attack dragon type monsters. If this card battles a dragon type monster, it gains 1000 attack during the damage step only. Also negate the monster's effect during each battle phase as long as this card remains face up on the field. 2000 4-star, not bad. An artifact. Cadius? I don't think I know that one. You can set it from your hand to the spell and trap card zone as a spell card during your opponent's turn. When this is when it's destroyed, and set the graveyard, special summon it during your opponent's turn. Each time an artifact monster is special summoned, draw 1 card. You must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect. You can only control 1 artifact this. And Bujin Intervention. Target 1 Bujin monster on the field. Apply this effect to it for the rest of the turn. Each time it destroys a monster by battle whose current attack is greater than or equal to the target monster's original attack, and sets at the graveyard, banish the destroyed monster, and if you do, banish all monsters from your opponent's hand. Wait, whoa. Alright, from the hand, main deck, extra deck, and graveyard with the same name as the destroyed thing. That's pretty cool. There's another new one. I quite like the way that one looks. It's very cute looking. It's a Sylvian Cherub Sprout. When this card is special summoned, you can either you can choose either 1 or 2, then excavate, which I've read up on what that means, but I don't remember. You can excavate that many cards from the top of your deck. Send any excavated plant type monsters to the graveyard. Also place the other cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. If this card is excavated from the deck and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon 1 level 1 plant type monster from your deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. Double Dragon Descent. I can't remember the theme for Double Dragon. Awesome game though. When an opponent's XYZ monster declares a direct attack, special summon 1 light dragon type XYZ monster from your extra deck in face up attack position. then the attacking monster's attack is attacks it instead, and you proceed to damage calculation. Its attack becomes equal to the attacking monster's. Also, its effects are negated. You can activate one double dragon per turn. There's a lot of... You can only activate one of these per turns. Oh, gimmick puppet. Gimmick puppet. Oh, one second, I just want to look at it. Well, that's creepy as all hell. Creepy as all hell. I don't like mannequins. You can target one gimmick puppet monster on the field to destroy it. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 or 2 gimmick puppet monsters from your hand. 1 or 2, that's an interesting choice thing. Nothing special in there. Well, yeah, some nice looking ones, but nothing to write home about. Neither of the 2 I wanted. I don't expect to get them, but you know. You can cross your fingers. Ooh, Ancient Gearbox. I like the Ancient Gears. Haven't seen them in a while. If this card is added from the deck or graveyard to your hand, except by drawing it, you can add 1 Earth Machine type with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gearbox. You can only use the effect once per turn. Again, another once per turn. Ghost Trick Knight. While the Ghost Trick monster is on the field, your opponent cannot flip summon. When this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card and sent to the graveyard, your opponent cannot declare an attack for the rest of the turn. Artifact. Big Altash. You can set this in the spell and trap zone as a spell. During your opponent's turn, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, destroy up to 2 set cards you control. Minimum 1. You can only use the effect once per turn. Ah, that's actually really good, because you can use it to destroy other artifacts. Last counter. Doom, doom, doom. Knockout. KO. Anywho, when an attack is declared involving a battling boxer, I'm not sure what those ones are, but I guess it's a new set thing, you control, and an opponent's monster negate the attack, and if you do, send the monster you control to the graveyard, then 1 battling boxer monster you control in attack position. If you declare the attack, gains attack equal to the original attack of that opponent's monster. Also proceed to damage calculation using those monsters. Then you take damage equal to the amount of attack gained from this effect. Well, that's interesting. Ooh, I saw that as an XYZ. It's a artwork from the artist that I like. Trap Tricks Diane. I saw the next one's an XYZ, so that's a positive thing. It could be the one I want, or one of them. Don't think so, but you know. This card is unaffected by the effects of whole normal trap cards. Like Trap Hole, perhaps? When this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 Trapix, I guess it's to do with them, monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face up defense position. When this card is special summoned, you can target 1 whole normal trap card in your graveyard. Set that card, but banish it during the end phase of your next turn. If it is still on the field, you can only use the effect of this once per turn. Ooh, I quite like that. I'm going to look up what the Trapix cards are. Ooh, very nice. Artifact Durendal. Once per turn during either player's turn, you activate one of the following effects. You need 2 level 5s for this. When a monster effect is activated on the field, or when a normal spell trap card is activated, you can detach 1 XYZ from this card. The activated effect becomes destroy 1 spell trap your opponent controls. Ooh, that's cool. You can detach one XYZ from this card. Each player with a hand, that's interesting, shuffles their entire hand into the deck, then draws the same number of cards they shuffle on deck. Huh. That's cool. So, that pack was a very good one. Got two that were cool. All scrap monsters gain 200 attack and defense when a face-up scrap monster on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, except during damage step. You can special summon one scrap monster from the deck. You can only use this effect of Scrap Factory once per turn. No penguin. No. During either player's turn when the effect of a penguin monster is activated. Also, it's a new penguin one. Makes sense. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use the effects of no penguin once per turn. If this would be returned from the field to the hand by effect of a penguin card, banish it instead. And Bolt Penguin. Like a really old card that's been re-released in this set. Oh, I think it's actually only was in Japan and is being released. Funny I got that with the penguin. Bolt Penguin. With each arm forming an electric whip, this monster paralyzes its enemies with electric shocks. That's pretty cool. I got one of those ones. And look at that. All those cards. One normal monster. So, I'd say that's pretty cool. So, those were the best ones. No Penguin. The Trapix Dionia. The Artifact Durandal. And Bolt Penguin. So, I'd say that was pretty good for 2 packs. Quite pleased with that. Got quite a good one. And now I'm going to look up what the Trapix are. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Only the shorter videos, but you know, it's something nice and little for you to enjoy. And I say a little, it's quite long actually. But anyways, yeah, hope you enjoyed that. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.